Your life is big, bright, and beautiful. It's as bright as the sun. All the time, you're worried about whether or not it will rain tomorrow. You're missing out on today's sun. Life is too short for you to live your life every single day worried about whether your MS might progress in one way or another, develop the symptom or suffer with that one. My life, years ago, so much of it slipped by. But I had to live in the grip of multiple sclerosis. And I learned valuable lessons. If only I had known what I'm sharing with you right now, maybe it wouldn't be that way. But regardless, I don't regret it. Not in the slightest. I had to struggle and fight my way through MS. Now I see it for what it was. A great adventure. Adventure is about going out of your comfort zone and opening yourself up to the experiences of beauty that life gives you. It's such a great feeling when you take back your life, when you shed all of your symptoms and start experiencing the return of what has been lost, what has been stolen by MS. I smile and want to scream at the top of my lungs the joy I feel, because life is just too short to let MS control it. Too short to miss out on the adventure. Hey, it's Steve. Ramazan is deep in the fight for the return of his joy. We talk often, so he knows my lifelong struggle I've had ever since birth. He asked, "You told me you were born with brain damage. Are your MS symptoms all gone? So, are you like you were before you got MS?" Not quite. I don't like the term brain damage. It's an argument of semantics, though. I replied, "I was born with hemiparesis. It's complicated, so it's easy to think of it as mild brain injury. But I'm very smart and very friendly. I've always walked with a little limp, all my life. MS made it worse and eventually made it almost impossible to walk. I needed a cane around the house and a wheelchair or scooter in public. My walk has returned back to the time before MS, and I don't have any symptoms." Here is where semantics come in. Damaged neurons in the spinal cord are unable to regenerate. Therefore, physical damage sustained by a spinal cord injury is permanent. Or is it? I know there is a way to recover, even if it isn't fully complete. So my walking will never recover perfectly. But then again, my not walking was never perfect. So all I wanted was a return to a life I had before MS. Ramazan speaks Turkish, so I have to translate everything he says. So I don't know if he exactly means it in the same way it was translated. He says, "I love you so much. This is the answer I was looking for." I miss chatting with you, Steve. not the love part, but I hope he meant that part when he said, this is the answer I was looking for. Because I hope that is what he, you, and everyone watching wants as well. There is a hidden aspect of MS recovery that nobody talks about. I don't know why that is. But if they felt what I feel, it would be incredibly hard not to see the healing taking place. Imagine you are in your perfect place, surrounded by perfect people, doing perfect things. That's what I feel. Even though I'm in my normal house, surrounded by the typical things, typical people, doing perfectly normal, typical things. To most looking at my life, they might think that my life is a rather boring one. But they can't see what I feel. And what I feel, my life feels like an explosion of vibrant colors. Like my life is in a snow globe. Now I've stepped in and shook it up. Now every piece of glitter has been flung in the air, catching every ray of light, refracting it, and redirecting them all around me. When you get to this point, which you will agree with me. It's hard to describe, so hard to describe. This is life-changing. Want to share how you feel with me? I'd love to hear. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Until the next one,